In this example, we will construct a confidence interval about a population mean using StatCrunch. Take a moment to pause the video and read the full problem statement, and then click here to view that data for the first sample. So let's go ahead and open that data and open it in StatCrunch. Since we're working with data, the point estimate for the population mean will be the same as the sample mean. So we can find a mean of this column of data in variable 1. So let's come over here to Stat and Summary Stats, Columns, and we would like just the mean of column 1. And we get that that value is 4.434. That will also serve as the point estimate in part A. So next we need to find the confidence interval, and we're going to construct a 95% confidence interval also here in StatCrunch by going to Stat, Stats, one sample, and we have data, so let's select with data. We'll select our first column, scroll down until you find confidence interval for the population mean. Make sure that the level, the confidence level, reflects this 95% confidence statement that you're getting ready to create, and then select compute. Here is that lower and upper limit that you will need for the confidence interval that we see in statement or in part B, because you also want to create the correct type of statement. So it should always read something along the lines of one can be 95% confident that ... and so we want to finish the rest of that statement, and then these values again we can get from StatCrunch. In part C, you're asked to do this again with the data from the second sample. So open up that data, open it in StatCrunch, go to Stat, T-Stats, one sample with data, select the column, create the correct confidence interval. Let me double check because now I'm second guessing. For this one, we also wanted a 95% confidence interval, so we'll select, or we'll keep that at 0.95 and then compute. Again, here are those lower and upper limits that we need for the confidence interval. So we'll select the correct type of statement, the correct wording. One can be 95% confident that the mean number of shares of the stocks traded per day in the specified year is between, and these values again we found in StatCrunch. Last, you're asked to explain why the confidence intervals obtained in parts B and C are different. They are just two different samples of the same population, and there will be variation in sampling.